Greetings, Quester, and welcome to the Bards Corner with Matt and Heather.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Bards Corner.
Before we go any further, just a sad announcement if you've not already seen it in the news. Tom Petty's passed away aged 66, of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. He was a very well-loved singer-songwriter. Obviously, our condolences go out to the family that he left behind. Yeah. One thing that I did think I wanted to specifically mention, and I thought it was quite sad, was that his death was being reported on by news outlets before he'd actually died. Now, I'm sure this was partly made by mistake and partly people wanting to break the story first. So, you know, and unfortunately that's obviously caused distress to the family. In fact, his daughter made a post slating, I think it was Rolling Stone, about it. I think there's a natural tendency to want to report something when something's happened. Sometimes I think perhaps people's desire to be the first to report it causes them to make mistakes. Now, he'd been rushed to hospital with a cardiac arrest, and he was still fighting for his life while surrounded by his family, and there were reports going around of his death. That's not nice.
It's not very humane, is it, really?
No. So hopefully, people will wait for confirmation before reporting. It was later confirmed by his manager that he had passed away. But yeah, it was very, very sad and very poorly handled by the mainstream media as well. The Keith Emerson estate has announced a re-release of Emerson Plays Emerson. That's going to be available on CD and download. It's out now. Basically, this has been a collection of, some rare pieces, some keyboard pieces. It's been out of print and a collector's item for a long time, but the estate have decided to make a re-release using the master tapes by Abbey Road, a 2017 remaster. There's artwork from the original art files. The book liner notes will be in English, Italian and German, so that's getting a re-release. You can get that right now. So Dutch rock legends Focus have announced a new double album collection. That's the Focus Family album. That's going to have extensive unreleased material as well as some new material. So just to give you an idea, there's 15 unreleased original songs across the 2 CD set. There's some alternate versions from the Focus 10 sessions, solo tracks from each of the current members, and tracks from the beginning of the Focus 11 sessions as well. So that has been in preparation over the last 12 months. You can check that out on paradiserock.co.uk for more information, including where to buy the album.
I like the cover. Reminds me very much of the Sonic colours.
Yeah, it's some quite
Blue,
funky
green
artwork.
Yep.
On to tour news now. First off, One Eyed Doll are currently on their Something Wicked World Tour. They're currently touring the US until November the 1st. Then from the 3rd of November, they're going to be playing European dates. That's going to be from the 3rd to the 19th of November. That includes 7 dates in the UK and Ireland. If you're not familiar with them, they are imagine a punky Lacuna Coil. It's pretty much the music and the stage show that you'll be getting. Also, Beth Hart, very powerful blues rock singer. She's just announced a tour for April and May. That's going to be running from the 10th of April to the 5th of May in the UK. That's 14 dates in total. Some of those dates are already sold out or near sold out. So if you want to find out more about those dates, check on paradiserock.co.uk. On to albums news now, and Jessica Wolff will be releasing her Grounded album, which is her second album, on the 17th of November via Metalopolis Records. Now this is really for fans of people like Roxette and Pink. Some have compared it to Rop and Beck, but I don't think that's a very natural comparison. I think it's more rock than either Roxette or Pink though. I think she'll have a widespread appeal. She's got several videos online you can check out on YouTube. To be honest, when I first saw her, when I first had the promo through, looking at the artwork and the picture of her on the artwork, I actually thought it was Liv from Leaves' Eyes. She's got quite. She's got a look. Well, the hair actually put me in mind of Catherine Winnick. You know, the actress that plays Lagatha in Vikings. very much that kind of look to her as well.
Punky.
Yeah. Right, now, Italian female-fronted gothic metal, Serenade. They're releasing their album Eidetic on November the 10th. That's going to be via Revolver Records. I had listened to some of that. It's very, very good. We've not had the full promo through yet, so we'll be coming back to that in due course. A couple of other albums that we wanted to talk about. First off, LA Guns, The Missing Piece. Now, this is out on the 13th of October via Frontiers Records. So this is the original pairing of Phil and Tracy. So very pleased to see them back together and putting an album out. A few very particular highlights on there, I thought. A Drop of Bleach was excellent. Christine, great ballad. The Floods, The Fault of the Rain.
I thought it was like The Floods of Bleach then.
No, The Floods, The Fault of the Rain, The Devil Made Me Do It, both absolutely fantastic songs. The Missing Piece as well, great rock song, great rock album. We're giving this one an 8 out of 10. I'm highly recommending it. If you liked Tracy Guns, he's got a very unique style of playing guitar, then you'll definitely like this album. If you like the earlier LA Guns albums, this is definitely one that you want to check out. It's a very good hard rock album. The other album we want to talk about today briefly, Dante's Fox, 6-String Revolver. Now this is out on the 24th of November via AOR Heaven. So Dante's Fox have been around on the melodic rock scene for a few years. Female fronted, the lead singer Sue Willets, one of the first actual female melodic rock singers that I really started listening to. Really got me into female melodic rock. Very good band, quite often very underrated band. They've had some very good critical acclaim, but I don't think they get the notoriety that they deserve. This is really like a homage to their early material. So you've got a lot of reworkings, rewrites of their earlier albums, their earlier songs. I would say that these are complete rewrites as well. They're not just a modern re-recording. They have gone back and written from the ground up a lot of these songs. A lot more powerful than the originals, I thought.
A voice definitely is a lot more powerful, yeah.
And I think part of that is because with time and experience, she's gained more vocal ability, Sue Willets, but also just the sheer fact that they've got better recording gear, better production, allows that voice to come through more to the fore as well. So some of these songs haven't got the same necessarily the raw power of some of the early material, but they're more refined, more powerful. There's more synth in there. Eric Ragno appears on keyboards. Very well written and very well worth it. And my favourite song from the original recordings, which was Remember My Name, is still my favourite song from these. But I'd say that when you're looking at reworks, rewrites, re-releases, quite often it's either the same material that was originally made, or it's very slightly tweaked. Whereas I'd say with these, they are reworked from the ground up, so they're very different sounds. So I'd say if you've got the original recordings, then you still definitely want to think about looking at this album, because you really are going to get value for your money. As I say, when I listened to some of the original songs straight after listening to some of these, there is a clear difference there, not just in the level of the production,
quality
not just
as
with
well.
the quality of the recordings were much better. Sue Willet's voice comes through a lot more strongly. The fact that they've introduced more keyboards in a more prominent role gives it things a different sound as well. But I'd definitely say this is one to check out whether you've got the original albums or not. If you like melodic rock, if you like melodic hard rock, if you like female-fronted melodic hard rock, then you need to check out the Dante Fox 6-String Revolver. It's out on the 24th of November via AOR Heaven. We're giving it a 9 out of 10, and all being well, we'll be interviewing Tim Manford very soon.
Farewell, Quester. To find out about other productions by the Meddlesome Meeples, then check out our channel or rendezvous with us at meddlesomemeeples.com. Until next time, Quester, farewell and keep thine axe sharp.